Welcome to our Worlds Recap.
The first portion of this video is going to be a quick fire loot overview.
We got a lot. This is part of our event package that we started our weekend off with, and these are the sleeves, Heart of Findle. We're going to most likely keep one and get rid of the other.
We then got 2 Tales of Adventure promo cards. Not sure what we're doing with these. May play with them, may sell one, I don't know.
The next we have our Sink Below playmats. We got 2 of them. They're beautiful, but we will be getting rid of them.
Yes, those will be going for sale as well. Next we have our highly coveted world map. We did end up getting an extra one of these, but we ended up giving that to Kel.
Extra as in like you got one, I got one? Ah, that's right. As you all know, we assisted Right Time Gaming in getting 2 worlds, and he thanked us with a hand-signed, with a pretty little note that I can't see what it says.
Yeah, it says, "Thank you for helping get me here, Right Time." Beautiful.
So nice.
Got a nice little chaff goblin here. He did also give us 2 of these NRO shirts, neither of which we have on. On top of that, we also got some beautiful Right Time chaff goblins. And I'm sorry, I cannot remember the website, but these are some official chaff goblin tokens as well.
Aw.
Also, as we came to a close, he knew that we were missing some Command and Conquers, so he did give us this beautiful white border Command and Conquers. So we're up to 1 of 6.
When did he give you that?
During Pit Fight.
Oh, that's why I was not there for that.
No.
Oh. I'm not allowed to have things. While at Worlds, Jim from Fab TCG Cards knows how much I love Azalea, so he wanted to give me one of the mats that he had made. The cool thing about it is that when they had it made, they had them made into it. So
What?
That is Jim, and that is Evan.
Nuh-uh.
It is. You look real close. They have been
That
murdered.
is sick. I did not know that.
They have been murdered by their queen.
That is hilarious. So we've become very close friends with Fab Unsealed. We had this play mat. I was giving my wife crap about it. They made us a heck of a deal.
It's so
And now
ugly.
I own a Nourishing Emptiness. It's incredible. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it.
It's gross. So we both stood in line for this play mat to get stuff signed by James White. And he was giving away this mat for free with his signature. He was signing for you while you were there. And this is only exclusive to him at the time at Worlds. But we will be giving this one away because he gave us an extra one on top of the ones we already received to give away on the channel. And this is the exact playmat we will be giving away.
You will see a picture. We'll probably flash it on screen. The reason we're giving this one away is it has the most vibrant blood.
It does. The red is just so popping compared to the other 2.
So as cool as it was for James White to give us an extra playmat to give away on the channel, there is one playmat that I will hold in much greater regard, and that is this one right here.
Oh, it got
we
full.
took some Goblin playmats, 2 worlds, and boy did I get a bunch of signatures.
And a drawing.
And a drawing. We're gonna go over every single signature on this mat now. So, in no particular order, we've got Scott Mines, Matt Rogers, we've got Ian from Right Time Gaming, Fluke and Box, Kellen, aka Red Zone Rogue, Brandon Patrick from Arsenal Pass, Ian from Fab Unsealed, The Man, James White, Yanji from The Fabled Hunters, Philip from Fabrary, Peter from MinMax Games, Chris Sires from Fab Unsealed, The Man Sant himself, of course Flake signed on the teeth, Mr. Sloopity Doop, Alex from Tales of Alex, Chris Gehring from LSS, yeah baby, Olivia, also known as Prism, Brian Gottlieb, the amazing human saint himself, the Tannen Grace, Justin, the living legend Azalea player himself, Hayden Dale, Jason Chung from LSS, Majin Bay, Mara with a beautiful Aether Gobwing, the team man himself, Tall Timmy, Jim from Fab TCG Cards, Zach from Team Covenant and the Wolfpack, Austin Yost, Eric from the Wolfpack, Alex from LSS, and last but not least, if you can see it, that is our man Keith from the Realm Games. And somehow, through all the chaos, I looked right over DM Armada, Goblins Rule. It's not too late. If you were at Worlds and I interacted with you and your signature's not on here, let's make it happen. Wifey, you still awake after that one?
There's a lot for that. So we stood in line to get signatures on one thing, and then I saw a beautiful metal version of the library, which was $500.
Yeah, a bit too much for us.
A bit. So instead I found this large canvas that I'm actually going to frame up, put behind my office desk, so anytime I stream, that'll be what people see behind me.
So there you go. Once we get our office set up, this will be in her background, like Daddy Visryan's in mine. And there's his beautiful signature.
You called him Daddy Visceral.
I know, because you did. We were just hanging out with Kel, And after we grabbed this, Kel looked like he had a few extra Ice Eternals. And so he gave me one. That way I could get a card signed by Federico as well. And as you can see, I said, can you do a Frozen Goblin? And so there is a Frozen Goblin.
He did not disappoint.
And this isn't directly involved with Federico, but it is his art. While I was standing in line for another autograph, the amazing Justin, Azalea player, was like, well, why didn't you get a full art signed? And I was like, I don't have any. He's like, well, now you have a playset.
There you go.
Yeah, so that was pretty sweet. Thank you, Justin.
So speaking of standing in line, Hank got a Dory signed for me while he had to get one signed for Smithel.
There you go. We did miss out on the young, I think it was Cold Foil.
Oh.
I heard some debacle about that. Somebody snatched them up probably just to resell them. But hey, that's not what matters. We got one signed for Wifey, got one signed for Smithville, and that's what we came to accomplish. So if you guys could scan this, check out Federico. So if you guys have seen our very popular recent video of my grading, you'll know that Peter from MinMax Games walked up, handed me a pack. I don't even know where you were at this point. I think you had gone back to the hotel. But we walked back, we were talking with Peter, and then he hands me a pack, and I'm like,
oh, that was
there's no red logo on this. This is a first edition pack. He just handed me a first edition pack for free. So we'll just show you some pinks. Got some pretty decent pinks, a foil, and there's the rest. But the most important thing out of this pack,
pretty important,
was this incredible 9.5 quad E-Strike. This may be for sale, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be for sale.
Yeah. While hanging out with the folks at Fab Unsealed, Chris Gehring came by, and I've never owned one of these Alt Art Crazy Brews, and I really wanted to, and he gave me a great price. So I picked up a Crazy Brew and an Arcane Lantern. Shout out again to Fab Unsealed for lending us some cash and letting us Venmo them.
Yeah.
Sorry for the lack of Wifey, but a lot of these things happened after she went to bed or wasn't around.
I could see him across the hall.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so the Metrics metagame gave one of these to Wifey in Charlotte, and I gave him a bunch of crap until he gave me my own. So there you go. Thank you, Brandon.
We supplied Fluke with a playmat he was unable to obtain. So in order to display his gratitude to us, he gave us these cool tunic counters.
Yep, there you go.
I have no idea where I was for that.
Those of you that have seen on Twitter, we got a bunch of playmats for people that couldn't make it to Worlds.
Yeah.
And Smithville, as a thank you, was telling people to hug me if they saw me.
Yeah, that was fun.
Only one person took him up on that, though, unfortunately.
But that was a big hug.
Yeah, it was. That was a big old hug from the Mr. Chocolate himself.
The following you're going to see on your screen is a large group of deals that we made while we were there.
All right, so we've got a pink drone, pink snatch, pink snatch, pink snatch. We've got a cold foil romping club, a playset of all three of the Heralds of Rebirth. We've got a cold foil Yoji. We've got a cold foil KO, cold foil Icelander, cold foil Kodachi, cold foil Dawnblade, cold foil Nullrune Gloves, cold foil Copper, cold foil Silver, young rainbow foil Vis, Azalea, and Dash. We've got an alpha pink Nimblism, alpha yellow Sigil, alpha pink Below, alpha pink Sigil, alpha yellow Pummel, and we got it, baby. Go bananas.
So while I wasn't there for this either, apparently LSS was giving away draft packs.
Yeah, to all the staff that assisted with the event.
Oh, there you go. And they're stamped.
Yep. So I got a bunch of these, mainly Icelander cards. I don't know if any of them are good. I just was like, if you don't want these, I'll take all your wizards. And so I got a ton of wizard stamped LSS cards. This one's incredible. Unfortunately, it's a bit pringly, but look at that stamp. It's like perfect.
Why are they stamped? What does that mean?
These were part of the official draft event.
Oh.
So these were actual draft packs that didn't get used.
I feel like this makes me look like all I do is sleep at Worlds.
That same night, after the
Still wasn't
LSS packs were given out, the amazing folks at MinMax Games just gave out a bunch of boxes of Tales Unlimited.
Oh.
And we opened them, and I hit some fire. Rampart of the Ram's Head. I actually pulled a Shock Charmers. Tana Grace immediately stole it from me. Luckily, DM Armada and Jim had pulled the Rampart, and he said, well, here, I'll trade you this Rampart, and let me have the Shock Charmers. So that's what we did. We got a Rainbow Voltaire. We got a Pulse of Volthaven. We got a Cold Foil, that's a Rainbow Foil Plume. Pulse of Candlehold, Flash Freeze, Blizzard, Ice Storm, Channel Lake Frigid, Flicker Wisp, Tome of Harvest, Awakening, Force of Nature, Light It Up, and Exposed to the Elements.
Pretty cards, all pretty cards.
And then just a ton of foils.
So at the end of the event, we had to obtain our prize tickets, and we took our prize tickets to the prize wall and bought a box of Uprising just to see what we were going to get. We also made sure to keep one ticket for a keepsake.
Keepsake.
But the most important part of opening that box, the people we opened it with.
Yeah, so here's all the foils. Nothing special here, just a ton of foils. But these are the hits from that box. So we did get a Marvel Thamai, and nothing special in the actual box itself, except for the fact that we got to do it with all of our friends. And that's really what made that box special. None of those cards really mean anything. The box didn't really have a ton of value, but the experiences we got to have with everyone opening it, and it was the birthplace of Cards with Az.
Yeah, boy, it was the birthplace of Cards with Az. I don't like it.
Speaking of our man Az, what an incredible human. Such a great time to meet him. I know I haven't really taken a lot of time to say how incredible other people are, but it was our first time getting to meet Az. So he handed us our Azalea membership card. To Hank, thanks for repping our Supreme Leader. Did you get your card?
I did.
Okay, good. So here's my card, and apparently she has hers. I don't know where it's at. You lost it?
No, it's somewhere.
Oh.
So this might seem a little crazy, but this is actually our second most crazy awesome item from Worlds, which is our
Spoiler card?
our spoiler card.
And the envelope it came in.
Oh yeah, and the envelope it came in.
Yep. So we got both of those signed by James White. So there's our spoiler card. There is the folder, and I do plan on setting up some type of display with our card in the center, and then a foil and non-foil of all the reincarnates, and just making a display to cherish forever the fact that LSS believed in our channel enough to give us a spoiler, and we hope he didn't let you guys down. I believe that video actually just hit 1K. Yeah. So if you haven't checked that out, it's only 42 seconds, and make sure you check out the artist because it's an incredible song we used.
He's probably gonna put a display light on it and everything.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go ridiculous on it. What could be better than our spoiler card signed by James White? I don't know that it's better, honestly. I don't know that it's better, but it was definitely a more crazy moment.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched the video, please make sure you do. We're talking about Ice Bay. The second 10 ever. Ever, guys. The second Icelander 10 ever. She is gorgeous. And I might be selling her. If you're interested, hit me up. If the price is right, I may let her go. We need too many cards.
That's true.
I didn't think we got that much crap from Worlds.
You're a hoarder. You always get that much crap.
I'm not a hoarder. That is the most I've ever gotten from an event, to be fair.
If we didn't get that box that you just didn't show off, we wouldn't have had a way to bring it home.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have had a way to bring any of that home. Yeah, we got way too much stuff.
Way too much.
So yeah, that was our loot from Worlds. So I guess now we'll just do a brief thoughts on Worlds. What'd you think?
Tune in next time to find out.